morning, ladies. My name is Jacksepticeye, and welcome to another video. I'm bringing back the old intro. Sorry, that old. I've been doing it almost my entire life at this point. But I haven't done it in a while, and the reason I'm bringing it back is because today we're looking at a public speaker reacting to me. Now, I've seen this guy react to Felix before.
Why is he doing it? If
Why?
they are
And now apparently he's done a video on me, so I feel like it's only due diligence to do a video reacting to him, reacting to me, and then maybe he can do another video reacting to me again afterwards, and the whole YouTube cycle can continue, and we'll all have happy, healthy channels and communities and all share in the love. I don't know if I should be concerned that the video is 15 minutes though. Some of the other ones that he's done are like 9 minutes. Where's he finding 6 minutes of extra content to talk about me? Is he gonna complain about me? Hey! Before we go any further, subscribe! All right, now you can continue.
Okay, I'll do it! Top of the morning,
Jesus.
you laddies!
I got scared by him doing my intro. Jesus. This is how it feels every time you guys have to watch me. Hey, he's wearing an Ireland hoodie. Dingle, Ireland, down in County Kerry. He's also, I don't know where this dude is from. Maybe I should look that up. Sweden. He's Swedish. He's got a beautiful head of red hair on him though. So you're Irish in my book.
What makes him so addictive? Why do we love him so much? How could he become the titan that he is with the 25 million subscribers? Yes, I'm talking about none other than Jacksepticeye.
I like that. Why that picture though? I have better pictures. Use this one.
Well, you know him, don't you? He's got a high voice, high-pitched voice, he's got a high volume, high pace, loads of energy. Are you ready to have a look at one of his absolutely first videos that he launched 7 years ago?
No.
Strap in!
Hey guys, Jacksepticeye here, and right now I am on my way to do a radio tower.
Is that the same Jack?
No, it's not at all. No, that's a scared little boy who was worried the world wouldn't like him. No, be gentle, please.
So I thought I'd record and show everybody what it's like to do one of these. One of the later ones in the game.
What? Is that his brother? I don't know.
No, my brother is even more... Well, one of my brothers would be even less enthusiastic because they would hate hearing themselves on microphone.
It's odd, isn't it? None of the characteristics of his voice and personality exists in this video, nor in the first 30 or 40 videos. I had to scroll down 7 months from the start until I started hearing the characteristic high-pitched screams of Jacksepticeye, the graveling screams that he pushes out.
Apparently that's what I'm known for. I didn't even preface why we're doing this. Not only was I just curious, I wanted to react to the video anyway because I think it's a neat idea, but I'm curious to hear what somebody else thinks makes the channel successful, because I honestly can't pinpoint it down. I've had that question asked to me a lot of times over the years, why the channel is successful, what I think the characteristics are of the channel, what I think made the channel successful, and I don't really know. I'd like to think it was because I had a positive outlook on things, I had a lot of energy, and I brought that energy and positivity together that sort of let people feel like they were having fun while they watched my content. As I've grown older, that has kind of like settled down. A lot of that energy has kind of not so much dissipated, but it's brought itself out in different areas. I'm still quite loud compared to some other people.
And what it's going to do is put little micro abrasions into that surface of the resin as it dries.
But I think the channel is very different over the years. So I'm curious to see what Mr. Honorary Irishman here has to say about it. So far, I'm into it.
First 7 months, pretty low pitched, low volume, slow pace. And you know from my previous videos what that means. That means that during these 7 months, somewhere he built up the confidence, he increased his volume, he increased his pace, he increases his energy, gives him more self-confidence, and at the end of the day, that also builds his self-esteem.
That's fascinating, because that is 100% true. Anyone who's watched my channel from the very beginning shout out. And if you're still here, I highly doubt it. But back in those days, and it was the, hello, all you beautiful people out there. I was trying to be somebody else. I was emulating other YouTubers that I had seen without knowing who I was yet. And that's absolutely fine. If you're starting out your channel right now, that's perfectly fine. It takes a long time to figure out who you are, what you're good at, because you don't have an audience reacting to it yet. When your audience reacts to the things that are key to your personality, you start reacting back to that, and then you sort of double down on those traits because that's what people like about you. And then you get more confidence doing that. I got more confidence looking at myself on camera, hearing my own voice over and over again. But it's interesting to see him key in on that and actually figure that out as well.
For you who haven't seen Jacksepticeye, this is what is characterized by this person.
Top of the morning to you laddies, my name is Jacksepticeye and thank you so very much for getting the channel to 13 million subscribers. 13. This is considered the unlucky one. Unlucky 13, so I don't know if anything's going to happen. The whole channel will just collapse and explode in my computer. What am I talking about? I have no idea what is going on. That is pure stream of consciousness, not thinking at all, just saying whatever comes into your mind.
That is what I believe is one of the core reasons why we love him so much. Thanks to something called mirror neurons in our brain, we copy other people's behavior. So if we see somebody laugh like KSI, we become happy. If we see somebody that is energetic like Jacksepticeye, we become energetic. So at the same time as I said, as I'm not your doctor, I order you to have a look at KSI 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes in the afternoon. This guy you should look at whenever you need energy, whenever you need that reference of what energy can be, have a look at him.
People are being prescribed Jacksepticeye now. I told you, the only cure for sadness. That's weird though, in a good way, because I mean, I don't go into the videos thinking that. I'm not like, okay, I'm gonna be energetic because I want to make other people energetic. That was just who I was, and that's how I wanted to record videos, and that's my personality.
This builds energy. Oh my God, I love it. And I want to show you something in the end, which I really like. Really, really nice use of skills.
And everything. It's time to get back to work. I'm gonna keep continuing.
Functional gestures.
Consistent schedule all the time. Let's keep it going.
Functional gesture again. Double shoulder shrug. Tilting his head. Tilting head shows empathy to those that you're speaking to.
Yes. Intentional. Does it? I've never heard that before. That's so cool. I guess I was doing that. I don't know. Is that why I'm doing it subconsciously? Tilting my head? Hey, what's up? Also, what does a double shoulder shrug mean? I don't know.
Shows that you care about them, where you say, hope you're all doing great out there. Wherever you are in the world, I hope that you are amazing today.
And as active
goes down in volume and energy.
Let's do it! Anyway.
Up in energy.
Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, punch that like button in the face! The old intro, like or outro.
And like a boss! Oh my God. You cannot not like that, can you?
Oh, believe me, there are a great many people who hate it, but that's not why I'm making the video.
He's got sound effects, he's got visual effects, he's got his functional gestures, he's got his facial expressions. He's so talented as a public speaker.
Oh, that's really nice. Does this count as public speaking? Because technically I'm talking to people, but it's a lot easier than actual public speaking, which I've gotten a lot better at over the years as well. I'm very curious to see if any of those like PAX panels will be in there.
When I speak about these 5 synchronized layers where you've got to have your facial expression, you've got to have your gestures, your body language, your voice, and your words, he's got all 5 of those. We can see some beautiful facial expressions coming up later.
Wow, I just thought that I was all over the place and really animated and just couldn't sit still all the time. Apparently, I'm a public speaking genius. Next video will be like, what's up guys? Welcome back. Today, we're looking at... Oh man, that really feels like a YouTuber intro, doesn't it? Thank you guys, and I will see all you dudes! And you!
I'm not going to even copy that last high-pitched register.
Try it.
That's just unique to Jack. I don't know how he does it actually, because he's got a grovel in his voice and such a high register. How on earth do you combine that? I've never heard anybody do that.
I'll let you in on a little secret. It's called I don't fucking know.
So the first thing is he brings out energy in us. Second thing is his volume. And what I found interesting about that is, do you know that the only common fear we human beings have when we are born is high volume? Like, and I do that.
Oh, Jesus. Stop.
Now I'm wondering, I have a theory that every single time he increases his volume, which he now does now and then over and over again, multiple times through his videos, more than any other YouTuber. I'm wondering if that does not provoke our one and common fear, but only on a subtle way, which means that every time he does it, we go like, yes, what's happening? Yes, what's happening? Yes, what's happening? Yes, 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 I'm with you, I'm with you, I'm with you. So whatever you're doing, if you're playing something at the same time, you'll go like, yes, I'm with you. Oh, yes, I'm awake, giving me energy, giving me energy. It's like an Irish Red Bull with green hair.
I'd prefer top of the morning coffee. Get your beans today. That's also incredibly interesting because, again, none of this stuff is intentional. I don't go into it with like a formula thinking, okay, I'll go down in volume here and then I'll raise my voice and now you're paying attention and then I'll just go back to normal again. Like, that was never the thing, but maybe that's what the YouTube algorithm reacted to, because that sort of like attention spike every time sort of fed into the watch time of the channel, which then gets boosted more. Man, I'm learning more about myself than I thought. This guy knows more about me than I even know. Which is also curious because I started getting worried about that, about the over volume and the over energy. And I hate to say it, I almost started to not like that I did that. Even though it's my natural personality, I started to not like doing it because I feel like so many other YouTubers then figured out that that's a good formula for a video. And then I got lumped into all these people who are doing it like this, who are calculating it out. And I don't know, I just didn't want to blend in with all of that noise and then have people look at the channel and go like, oh man, so annoying. He's just being energetic because he's appealing to kids. And that was never the thing. I never, ever consciously did any of that. That's just, if that happened, it's a byproduct of just who I am as a person. Sure, people reacted to that and maybe I subconsciously then like doubled down on it, like I said, and just wanted to do that more and give people more of what they wanted, but it was never a conscious effort.
One of the obvious reasons why, well, we have this sexy stud and we cannot get enough of him is because Irish is obviously rated the sexiest dialect and language on earth.
Did you hear that, lads? Come on to Irish. All he buys out in Ballymena or Tuam. All of you thinking that you're worthless. Nah, a bunch of sexy lads over there in Ireland. You'd listen to them talk all day. So you would, so you would.
Mikey is convinced over 45 sheep have been stolen.
Well, there was 45 sheep missing, Mike, and the lambs and everything. The sheep just count out a nice bit of money, Mike. To be done about it, nothing.
Combine that with his other personality skills. Who wouldn't want to marry him? Energy.
No!
Who wouldn't want to marry him?
Poor Marcia. Well, poor Felix as well. But come on, don't do Marcia dirty like that.
Energy, high volume. Third one, by far, I know this is his thing. After going through so many of his videos, I noticed that he has one beautiful feature. And that beautiful feature is that he cares so much about his community. He cares about what you do. He cares about how you're feeling. He cares about the response that you give. After a while, I just came to the conclusion, oh my God, I've got to do a Jack medley. And this is it.
Just, hi, how you guys doing? You guys okay? If you guys are the ones who have changed everything for me, and I should be thanking you all the time, and I will. I'll continue thanking you every single day that I can. Since I don't feel great, why don't we make other people feel better? Just injecting something good into the world. And wow, that's a recent video too. I thought it was going to be all old stuff. So this dude did his research and actually like brought up old and new stuff and actually feels like he went through it and really studied it. I like that. There's a lot of these like coach videos that really don't do any homework at all and just do it to try and get views out of it, but I like this guy. Paying it forward and trying to make people feel good and surprise them and make their day just a little bit brighter. I wanted to remove my sort of voice from the internet for a bit and kind of amplify other people that were fighting for this. This is by far the best thing that has ever happened to me. Meeting all of you and this community forming around itself is so cool. And I could never thank you enough. No. I could never put it into words how thankful I am. Because not only are you guys there for me all the time whenever I need you, but you're there for each other all the time.
Not only does he care about what you feel and think and how you're doing, he cares about that you are there for each other in the community that he's created. And when you go through his YouTube comments, it's a super positive community. The thing is,
that's you guys. You the snack. What'd I tell you? Great community. Wonderful community. I'm very glad to be the leader of this cult. No, I'm genuinely really happy with this community. Whenever stuff comes our way, we sort of deal with it, move on. We've been doing this for a very long time. It's coming up to 8 years at the end of this year. It's hard to keep a community together for that long and have them all care about each other. It's really nice.
He becomes the community. He becomes everyone in the community. They are a copy of his personality, otherwise they wouldn't be there. So whoever you want in your community, see them as they are a copy of you. And I absolutely devour and love his perspective on humanity. Paying it forward, being kind, being humble. We've come to...
God, he's so nice. Too nice. Stop. I'm gonna get a fucking toothache listening to this. Look, I'm not gonna say it in the sort of messiah way that he's making it out, even though it's very sweet of him to do so, but I just like people. I was once a very sad person. I have been a very sad person over the years and have had things happen to me, and it's not even a fraction of the turmoil and pain that some other people in the world have had go through them. And now more than ever, humanity's going through a tough time. So I don't know, it's just nice to try and uplift people. It's nice to entertain people. It's nice to just make people smile and laugh.
Now, you saw the first one where Jacksepticeye was more or less whispering, low volume, low pace. So he did an amazing development the first year of his career, and he's done an amazing development this last year, because this last year he's refined his voice in a new way. He's toned down his register a notch, which makes it more... It's like a softer scream, and it's a softer jack. And wow,
interesting. Has
he improved his storytelling skills the last year, the last 2 years? I can't even compare it.
I have no idea where this is going to go. I'm kind of nervous, honestly.
Have a look at this. This is art.
Oh.
For years, mankind has asked the hard questions. Are we alone in the universe?
Oh, sorry. I shouldn't be pausing it so much. I just find it hilarious that I was expecting some like serious video, and then it's me going to Area 51 in Flight Sim.
Do aliens walk among us? And does pineapple belong on pizza?
A lovely and lovely beginning.
Does it? Answer me! Yes, it does. Pizza is like a canvas. You wouldn't go up and tell somebody that yellow paint doesn't belong on a canvas. Oh, no. You eat that beautiful canvas. Don't eat paint, though.
What he's doing here is he's building dopamine, anticipation for what is to come. If you want to learn more about that, you can have a look at my TED Talk, The Magical Science of Storytelling.
Oh, cool.
Which tells you exactly what dopamine is and why it is absolutely required in storytelling. Otherwise, your stories will fail over and over again.
I actually will
watch that.
Again,
he is Irish, so this should be in his blood, but it's only appeared really well during the last 2 years.
The answers to none of these questions and more.
And humor.
In today's episode of Jacksepticeye.
Well, look, I can't take all the credit for this. You said some very nice things about me and storytelling and all of that. I gave direction for this, but a lot of the atmosphere of this also comes from Robin. Some positive compliments have to go his way as well, because he really takes what I say and the sort of direction that I want some of the edits to go in and takes them to a new level way beyond anything that I could do myself. Last time in Flight Simulator... Oh, my lights aren't even on. Last time in Flight Simulator, we proved the theory that time travel does indeed exist, because we went back in time and killed Jacksepticeye. That's it! Right there! That's where I used to live! Now ram it! Ram the building! Ram the apartment!
How can you scream and grovel at the same time? Ram the building!
Ram the building! Come on, lads! We can do it! It's easy. You just learn how to not tear your throat apart. But try doing that for 6 hours a day and it's not gonna work.
Run the building! I can't do it. It's impossible. I can't do that with my voice. It's impressive. But listen to how he's capped the register and the high pitch in his voice, making it... It's a tighter nuance, easier to listen to, and it really stems in with the storytelling that he's doing.
Top of the morning to you laddies, my name is Jacksepticeye and welcome back to... I'm a world-class renowned pilot now. I have my pilot's license. All it really is this cap. This cap comes in the mail and then it says...
Brilliant
"Teach you how to
editing.
fly planes." Oh, he gave a shout out to Robin as well. See, I like this dude. He does his research. He even knows who edits the videos and even put in Beta Pixel, which is Robin's Let's Play channel. You should go check it out. It's very fun. So I like that. I like that he actually knows what he's talking about and he sits down and actually watches the videos. That's cool. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
My geography and my knowledge of America is pretty damn garbage. It's in Nevada.
Good thing as well. Show weakness. Weakness bonds to other people. So that's brilliant.
Again, not intentional. I'm just a dumbass. Parking brake off. Throttle up. Here we go, baby. It's just like a video game.
He shakes his head in disbelief. Beautiful non-verbal communication skill.
Apparently, I'm doing a lot of things that I have no idea that I'm doing. I'm doing it right now. Again, not intentional, but that's very, very interesting. Oh man, I'm going to be so hyper aware of these things going forward now. I shouldn't have watched this. It's going to make me all paranoid. So this is exactly what's going on in Nevada right now. It feels just like England. What was that?
Look at that facial expression. Ooh, that's 10 points. Brilliant.
That's a YouTuber.
I'm not going to take you through this entire video, but I absolutely recommend it because it's got some brilliant storytelling in it. My conclusion is this. Jacksepticeye, we love you because the energy that you give us when we look at you. It doesn't matter how we're feeling at the moment. When looking at you, you become energized through the mirror neurons. Number 2, the volume boom, 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 keeps our attention high based on that. It is our one and common fear that we have. You initiate that in such a subtle way. Number 3, amazing storytelling. Number 4, maybe the most important one, he cares about you, he cares about that you care about your community, and he is so grateful, so thankful, so humble, and it expresses it over and over and over again. You can just feel his heart. It's incredible. Just have a look at his latest videos where he talks a lot about charity and the charities that he's doing. To me, Jack is truly, or Sean, to pay him the respects that he deserves.
I deserve no respect, but thank you.
It's truly an inspiration to me. Just listen to this section again.
You guys are the ones who've changed everything for me, and I should be thanking you all the time, and I will. I'll continue.
See, what's interesting about this though is that these types of videos I used to do a lot, and I don't know, I was still kind of struggling to find myself and figure out who I was and what I wanted to do, and I was kind of lost, and doing YouTube was great, and it was the only like pillar in my life. But over the years, people started making videos and studies and everything about parasocial relationships. And there was one video in particular that talked about it, but talked down about this sort of interaction with your audience, saying that it was unhealthy. And in some ways it was, and sometimes I kind of shared too much and I went a bit too much in depth. But videos like that and talking about that subject and all the conversation that went around that made me so insecure about this sort of stuff that it sort of stunted me in a way. And then I was like, man, is it unhealthy that I was doing that? And it really made me question myself. And I think that that had a huge impact on why I don't do as many vlogs like that anymore. I always felt like I had to make vlogs now where I had something to actually say instead of just repeating myself over and over again. Because I thought, man, is that how people are seeing this? That it's coming off as disingenuous and fake and forced? But this guy in this video have really reinforced so many things in me now that a lot of stuff that I felt like I had to distance myself from because of the public perception of it. I just want to say thanks to this guy, because it's kind of bolstering me to find that side of me again. And that's stuff that I've learned in therapy too, that this is like the quote unquote boy in me that wants out to play every now and then. That's sort of like energetic when I say it like that. And the hyperactive version of me was like the kid wanting to come out and play. And I feel like I kind of kept them behind closed doors a lot. But I don't know. There's a lot of inner turmoil going on over the years to try and figure out, like, oh, should I be doing this? Should I be doing that? That's why I feel like now I'm much more comfortable with who I am and finding my voice again and being more creative in the content. And it's really nice that he paid credit to that in the flight sim video, because that did take a lot of effort and energy on my end and the editing side of things to make it into a more creative product than just here. We go here, we land here. So thanks to this guy. It really means a lot.
And I just want to say the same. During these last 3 months, I cannot express how thankful I am to all of you out there commenting and liking and sharing.
That's sweet.
Being part of the Discord and the subreddit, and wow, you are making a difference to this world.
That's really nice. Go check him out. His name is David J.P. Phillips on YouTube. Highly recommended. Some really nice videos. And he seems to really know what he's talking about, and he seems to do the research and the work. So credit to him for that. This video has kind of like reignited a lot of passions in me and made me feel not only better about myself, but you tend to forget the things that you've done and where you've come from every now and then. And I'm my own worst enemy and my own worst critic. No one will be harder on myself than I am, because I'm always like, oh man, I should have done this, I should have done that. And I always forget about all the things that we've actually done already. So videos like this are really nice to just remind me that, hey, things are all right. I did it again. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Seriously, I'm going to be thinking about this all the time. I need that to kind of stay in the subconscious. The more I think about it, the more I'll not do it, because I'll be self-aware of it. But thank you for watching this video. I hope it was interesting. Again, go check David out. I really like this. I've seen his video on Felix, and I've seen his video on KSI as well, and they're just really nice. He has a lot of nice things to say about people, and it's a lot of very constructive things to say, so I appreciate that. Also, he has a beautiful head of red hair, and he's wearing an Irish hoodie, and that's all right by me, lads.